Happy 4th of July. Hope everybody out there being safe and they family enjoy their time. Kush is cracking, crack his weed out, y'all. Don't let that shit go over your head. Hey, yo, we back with another episode of No Other Way TV. Hey, yo, before we get started, I'd like to give a shout out to all my new subscribers. I'd like to give y'all a round of applause for joining the channel, and I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of new content for y'all to keep y'all here and keep y'all 10 toes down. Yo, this first joint we gonna get into is gonna be a little crazy, so I ain't gonna speak on it. I'm gonna give my thoughts at the end. So hit that like, cause I'm about to take y'all on the hike, and if y'all 10 toes down, hit that notification bell so you can always stick around. No Other Way TV. This love and make me wanna go back, because it came from a time machine. I swear this loving is a throwback, because it came from a time machine. All the things you did to make it right.
Hello then, welcome back to The Breakfast Show. Now, a drug is devastating lives all across West Africa, and the UK is thought to be one of its main importers. Kush is highly addictive, but also affordable, making it irresistible to people in poverty. Well, the drug has gripped communities across West Africa. Our Africa correspondent, Yusuf El Bagir, has spoken to some at the centre of the crisis in Sierra Leone, and a warning. A report shows people suffering from malnutrition, which you may find distressing.
It's a temporary escape with a brutal come down. Kush looks like marijuana, but can be 25 times stronger than fentanyl.
Wait a minute. I thought she was talking about bud the whole time. They smoking some fucking K2 type shit.
Making zombies out of men and women in Sierra Leone. This synthetic drug is creating an underworld in plain sight and rapidly spreading across West Africa.
Nah, this right here is crazy. Hey, yo, make sure y'all hit that like, because I'm about to take y'all on the hike. And if y'all 10 toes down, hit that notification bell so you go always stick around.
Kush is such an issue here that there's even a drug den under this main road.
We're suffering, but all the thing we tell you now, we need help. All is it, we need help. We need help. Look at my condition.
The conditions of the people here are as haunting as their home, a den of deprivation and disease.
There's this shared sense of pain and entrapment, and everyone coming in and out is connected through their addiction to Kush. And they've all told us that they want to quit, but as long as they stay here, they'll never break free.
Elizabeth is 24 years old and pregnant with her second child, but can't bring herself to give up Kush as long as she stays here.
Elizabeth, does it feel like a risk to smoke Kush while you're pregnant? Why are you taking the risk?
I keep smoking it because it makes me forget about my worries and challenges.
The numbness of the high has worn off, and she can't hold back her pain. These are not the fringes of Freetown.
What the hell? Yo, that's crazy how they got Low Man there, man. I hope he don't start smoking no Kush.
But a place for people of all ages, caught in the clutches of Kush.
This drug is evil. This drug is bad. I don't know why they gave me this drug in this country.
Who gave it to him? Who brought it there?
Our brothers are suffering. Some are dying. Some have sores on their feet. We don't know. This drug brings destruction. Look at me. Just because of this drug, I have sores on my feet.
Yo, it's crazy. Little man only 17 and they hit him with the lethal.
There's a shelter among shacks for teenagers like Ibrahim, whose Kush-induced sores have eaten away at their limbs. Some are paralyzed by infection and malnutrition, lying in corners where others have died before. The rest are debilitated.
Does it hurt?
Abu Bakr is only 14 years old and was handed his first Kush joint at 12. He's been fighting for his life ever since.
Hey, yo, so I'm pretty sure because they don't got hospitals for people who just want to do drugs on their own, that's why they suffering. They like in this camp right here. Pay attention.
When was the last time you walked?
Long time.
Their limbs are literally ravaged by this. They've got these huge open sores that they have to keep washing with disinfectant. They can't even walk, and yet they're still scrambling to get cash to buy more Kush to smoke. Are they still smoking Kush?
Yeah, upset they still smoke.
Even with all this pain? And
all this pain wouldn't get out, and still smoke.
It's a prison with an open door. The drug is destroying everything they need to survive.
It's like it's no hope. Like, you know, other places get affected, but they really affected right now.
But where is Kush coming from? This container has come from a high-risk import country to Freetown's port. Shipments from the UK, EU, and South America need to be searched for Kush ingredients.
To be Kush.
And this one fits the bill.
The initial testing shows that there are Kush items as well as acetone, which are also used in the processing of.
And I want to take some time out to tell kids, don't do drugs. Please don't. They smoking acetone. If y'all don't know what acetone is, that's the same thing they use when you go to the nail salon to get your nails done.
And where have they been shipped from?
They've been shipped from the United Kingdom.
The UK is part of a transnational drug trade feeding Sierra Leone's growing crisis, destroying families, eroding communities, and spreading across the region. Through 3 different borders to Africa's smallest nation.
It's quite a sleepy border, but Kush has been seized here before, and it passed through 4 countries to get here from Sierra Leone.
They're searching the cars of young men for traces of Kush or other drugs being smuggled in. It's a necessary but futile exercise. The border is so porous that the official checkpoint can be avoided.
There is no boundary. So there's no demarcation of anything. You can come from the Gambian side, you can enter. You can come from the Senegalese side.
Of course the drugs coming in. There's no border control, no border.
The threat of Kush tearing through Gambia's tiny population has law enforcement taking a zero-tolerance stance.
We're on a drugs patrol with police hunting dealers in Gambia's biggest city. This is one of the weapons deployed in the war against Kush, but it hasn't gotten rid of it. It's just driven it deeper in the ground. They're just stopping someone now.
They've caught a dealer, but not of Kush.
This is cannabis skunk. 5 small bags.
Now, I'm happy that it's the first person that we seen with some real bud. But to keep it real, if I was on vacation and I found him and he was selling that bud and them shit's that small, I ain't buying shit. Fuck that.
The searches are thorough, with any amount of drug possession warranting arrest. These raids have become a regular feature of Gambian nightlife, with more and more seizures of cannabis and amphetamines than Kush. It's an average drug bust of small-time players, confirming reports that deadly Kush dealers are operating out of sight.
Here's the Kush we are having here.
But this just goes to show that everybody ain't selling that shit out there. But hey, on the real, that's crazy how that shit look like bud. It looked like Keef or some shit. Let's get back to the video.
That Kush is still happening, still being sold, but is not being done in the open.
It may be, yes, because it's a product that is with high price.
Do you think that you will manage the Kush problem here, that you can get on top of it?
Yes, I think so, simply because We don't take it as individual problem. We take it as a national issue. Everybody's involved.
It's a national issue with few long-term solutions. And in the country's busiest market, we met a Sierra Leonean who spent a year in a Gambian prison for dealing Kush and feels little remorse.
Feel guilty for selling it? No, I don't feel guilty.
Yeah, my son started laughing. And then the simple fact that he want to hide his face, you know my boy's still getting it. That boy's still trapping. He's still letting that Kush go.
Why not?
Because I'm not using my money to get the Kush. People always give me money to get the Kush for them.
You couldn't have said no?
No. I needed the job.
Yeah, that nigga needed the job, and he still got that job. #1 pusher.
So it's like,
Young men are seen as prime suspects in the Kush trade, but some of them are working to stop the spread and prove that it's possible to quit.
I was at my brother's shop, and then I went to smoke Kush. After smoking, I felt my tongue was choking me. People had to come and hold my tongue, then take me to hospital.
Yo, that shit sound crazy. That shit sound like some allergic reaction type shit. Son said his tongue was choking him. That shit sound wicked.
How did you help Aziz stop smoking?
It is very hard. It is not just your advice that will make the person to stop using the drug. It is your advice and he or she being ready to accept to stop using the drug. That's the only way.
Back in Sierra Leone's capital, a police officer chases a kid caught selling Kush. He's disappeared, so his father is arrested instead, as Kush smokers from under the bridge come up to watch. The action passes and they settle back into their rhythm.
My son right there was high as fuck off that Kush.
A dulling of the senses to soften their rapid deterioration. The daily drum of this devastating drug. Yusra al-Bagher, Sky News, Sierra Leone.
Alright, so look, man, let's get in and I'll give y'all my full thoughts on this joint. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. First of all, them boys is smoking some new and improved K2. For real. That first wave of that K2 that came out back in the day when it hit New York City, it took a lot of people under. It took a lot of people away. They died from that shit. Like, I don't know if y'all remember that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, but only thing it just took time to get over there to them. Now it's in Sierra Leone. And hey, Africa is going through it, but they got that more enhanced shit. They got some knock your socks off type shit, you feel me? Where it's eating through your flesh. Now they did have that like somewhere before. I think it was like somewhere in Cali where son was on that same drug, but he was eating people's face off and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go do some research on it, go look that up and go see, just so, you know what I'm saying, I could drop some more information on it if you guys are looking for it. But yeah, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I'll see y'all in the next one. Make sure y'all drop y'all thoughts and y'all comments. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to all the new subscribers. And you already know. Until next time, I tell them to get what it get lost. It's only right.